Hi guys, when I take on new Facebook ads accounts, I almost always find that the previous agency or freelancer didn't leverage a feature that I consider to be extremely powerful. Here I'm talking about the URL parameters. Let me show you what you're missing by not using this feature. Alright, first I want to show you what this actually does for you. UTM params are a very useful tool if you want to use an external analytics tool. And by far the most obvious one is Google Analytics, and that's what we're going to go for here. So go to your Google Analytics account, look for the acquisition tab, then go into campaigns and all campaigns. And if your UTM params are correctly installed, you're going to see here a list of all your ad campaigns from all those other platforms, whether it's Google, Snapchat, Facebook, you name it. This is important because not only can you look at a lot of data for your Facebook campaigns, but you can also compare between Google and Facebook campaigns. To give you an example, I would really look into the most important metric, and that is the conversion rate. You can find it on this column. And obviously, this is something that you cannot find inside your Facebook Ads Manager. But we're not going to stop by just comparing different campaigns, because we can go even deeper with this. We can look at how each different ad performed. To do that, we're going to go here to Other, click on Acquisition, and then Ad Content. And this is going to list us all different ads from all those different platforms. And again, as in the campaign case, we can look at their conversion rate, transactions, and revenue. But let me show you an even cooler trick. You see, we have a very common issue with Facebook ads when we are running carousels, because we don't really know on which landing page from the carousel the user actually landed on, so we don't really know which card is really effective or not. That's the case especially for dynamic carousels. But by using this, we can find that out. Let me show you how. So here we're going to look for a carousel ad. And in my case, I always have the type of media beforehand prefixed. So that's a C. Let me take this one, and I'm just going to filter it out. Click on Advanced. The ad content might exactly match this. Apply. So here we have it filtered out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down by landing page. To do that in GA, you click on secondary dimension and just type out here landing page. And all those metrics are going to be break down by this secondary dimension. And as you see, we can quickly find out which landing pages generated those two transactions. In our case, it's Adrian's and it's English channel. So using this type of analytics, you can quickly find out which cards are performing good for you or not. And again, this is super helpful, especially for dynamic catalogs, especially when you're running stuff like catalog sales or dynamic ads. So now that you saw a little bit of what this tool is capable of, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to correctly install it. So what you need to do is go to an ad and scroll to the bottom of it. And here you'll see this tracking section. And also you're going to find this build a URL parameter button. We're going to click on it. And here you're going to see 4 input boxes that we need to fill. I'm going to go through each of those and explain them. So first we have campaign source. And as you can see here in the description, this states what platform are we sending traffic from. And for Facebook ads, I always go with Facebook. Next, we have campaign medium, and this kind of describes what type of traffic are we actually sending. Is it paid traffic or is it organic? And in my case, I go with social ADV from advertising. The thing is, you can write here anything you want because those two values are going to show up in your Google Analytics account. The only rule is to be consistent with what you're doing. Write the same thing to all your ads. Next, we have campaign name and campaign content. And to keep things extremely simple, I just go ahead and copy paste the name of my campaign and the name of my ad. And that's it. That's everything that I'm doing. If you click apply on this thing, you're going to see here that this string is going to be added. And this string basically gets added to the URL when someone clicks on an ad. And from there, Google Analytics is going to take this data and populate all those reports that we previously been through. That's it. As you can see, this is super simple, and that's why it really bothers me that a lot of agencies and freelancers aren't really taking the effort into implementing this. Now that you know how it works and what it does, I hope you're going to go ahead and implement it. See you later.